Good evening, or rather, good morning. It's 15 minutes after midnight on this Sunday, March 22nd. Why, you might ask, am I doing this now? Well, because I can. And so I'm glad to be able to come to you tonight with a message for us for this Sunday. I'm going to be looking today at 1 Corinthians chapter 13. I'm going to start by reading the first 3 verses.
If I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but do not have love, I have become a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and know all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. And if I give all my possessions to feed the poor, and if I surrender my body to be burned, but do not have love, it profits me nothing.
It's times like these that make us stop and take an account of our lives. We go through our lives each and every day taking so many things for granted. And this passage opens up by really focusing in on what's important and what's not important. Here, as the author of 1 Corinthians, Paul, starts off with really what doesn't matter. If I don't have love, none of these other things matter. And as we've been in seclusion and in our homes and locked away, what is it we've been thinking about? The important things. Who is it we're worried about right now? Our friends, our family. I've been seeing posts all over the internet of people worrying about people we really don't know, shop owners, restaurant owners, places where we used to just go and eat, and we didn't know who these people were. We just took it for granted every time we went out or every time we went shopping. But now we're at home and we're starting to worry about them, worry about their futures as much as we are about our own family members and their health and everything that's going on. And so we're starting to get down to what's really important. The rest of this chapter goes on, and in verse 4, we read this: Love is patient, love is kind, and is not jealous. Love does not brag and is not arrogant. It does not act unbecomingly. It does not seek its own, is not provoked, does not take into account a wrong suffered. It does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. Jumping down to verse 13. But now faith, hope, love, abide these 3. But the greatest of these is love. You see, it's love that's starting to shine through. When we cut through everything else, it's the love that remains. We don't know how the next few weeks are going to turn out. We don't know how it's going to get better, but we do know it is going to get better because our Father loves us. Our God in heaven is here, and He is love, and He hopes all things, bears all things. He's going to be there for us. And so remember that when you're at home and you're thinking about getting back out into the world and getting back out to your old lives, remember what it is you're focusing on now. See, it's the love that's shining through. We hope things will get better. We don't know how right now. We've got faith that they'll get better, but again, we don't know how it's going to turn out. But our love is starting to make us worry about our friends, our family, about people we don't even know. And now we're wanting to do kind things. We want to help them. We want to reach out to them. That's love. And it's starting to shine through. So let that love shine through in your life over the next few days and weeks and for the rest of your life. I want to thank all of you for tuning in and watching this. I want to thank everybody who's been sending texts to me and my family for our oldest son, Matt, who had a surgical procedure and Holly went and traveled. She's back home now and safe. Thank you for your prayers. And again, here we are. We can't meet together physically, but we can in spirit. I hope to see you in church soon. God bless and good night.